and subscribe. Share with your friends. Turn on your post notifications.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, I'm getting annoying. Subscribe to everything.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's Vonte, Picassionte.
It's Ashley Singer, y'all. What's up?
We're fattening. So, as y'all saw last Friday, what the fuck,
sorry.
bro?
Hold on, one more.
Nah.
Okay, no, my that side wasn't ready. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a massage therapist. I should know I shouldn't do that, but
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I needed it. Okay, sorry.
I've just been watching this show lately where that's how they really be taking niggas out, snapping their neck.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I see you really almost killed yourself. So everybody, last Friday we posted.
Sorry.
She's tripping.
Sorry.
She breaking her neck, shaking out of them. Nigga, this feel like a horror movie waiting to happen. Like,
listen.
I'm trying to kill. I'm over here spamming somebody right now, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying.
Girl, any excuse to have that phone in that hand.
Shout out
and that Voisey app.
Shout out to Pearl God. I'm spamming them right now.
They didn't even see it.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to Pearl God. I'm spamming him right now. I'm giving it a listen a little bit, you know. Hey, real quick. So, we dropped our EP last Friday at 4 p.m.
The Ash Picassionte
You
project.
feel me? It got a lot of love. It was crazy. It was like
It was not backed by Voisey, as we stated before.
we did not get a banner. We didn't get an Instagram post. None of that.
They did feature two videos.
Well,
two random videos.
And then the next day they featured another one of mine.
From the project?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
Beautiful Girl.
You lying. They featured that?
Mm-hmm.
I never seen that.
Mm-hmm. I got a feature.
I never seen that.
Cause it was no, it wasn't Beautiful Girl. It was actually where I'm at with it is. We can work it.
I never.
I'll be fine.
Wasn't I in the video?
Mm-hmm. No, that was the dungeon. The first one they featured when you was poking and pointing and stuff.
I was in that one.
The attitude. You ain't gotta. I ain't gotta. What's that shit?
How I forget what I write and you forget what you had to learn. How go? I don't really need all that attitude that you coming at me with. I ain't mad at you. They featured that first, right? And then they featured something else.
Then they
wow. Oh. Well, they only featured one of my videos.
Because niggas was talking about some, I hear you running in the back.
Who running?
Because I was running. I was doing it. Them random runs in the back.
Oh, yeah. And they picked, I didn't think they would pick the video that, the most vulgar video that I had. They picked that one.
But I ain't gonna lie, though. That's the one that was like a radio hit, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. I ain't worried about no bitch. They can't. I ain't worried about no bitch. They can't take care of herself. I ain't doing no wrong. Let you other bitches have it while I sit up on my throne, cause I'm grateful for niggas who pay them bills and
I really disagree with that, and I was trying. Listen, you know what's so crazy? Soul Style, he will not sing something that he doesn't agree with. Like, for example, if he don't wear white coats and a song says something about wearing white coats, he not finna sing about it because he can't relate. You know what I'm saying? And I try to, like me personally, I was a theater major, so I could pretty much, I'm a chameleon. I could pretty much adapt to any setting, right? So I had to, I was thinking about soul every time I did that line. I was like, I don't agree with this. I don't let niggas pay my bills. I pay my own bills. But at the same time, I had to get into that character. You know what I'm saying? Say, yeah, niggas paying these bills because that's what he wrote for me to say. So I just said it, but it was a great EP. It was only 3 songs apiece. I wrote his songs. He wrote my songs. And
we got a lot of, it was crazy because it was like, as soon as it dropped, niggas was just boop, 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 boop.
Yes. The immediate reaction of it was amazing. It was just like people was liking everything. They was trying to go in order. And I love that, mind you, it died down a little bit after the initial post. A few minutes after the initial post. Maybe 10 minutes after the initial post.
And then
but the first 10 minutes.
For that shit. Now, this is what we gonna talk about. The fucking app broke. when we got featured.
Oh, it did.
Right.
He was stuck at 49 likes, and I was stuck at
53.
53.
Yep.
And we just stayed there for hours. And it's just like, oh, not on EP drop day. Not on EP drop day.
And then I thought of something going on, but then I went to other people's shit. I was like, oh, I can't like this shit.
Yeah, Amber had like 19 likes, and I kept liking her post. Like, you had to give me my like for Amber XOXO or whatever. Because she dropped a nice song that got featured in. It was stuck at the 19. I said, why didn't take my like back?
That got featured that had like no likes before being featured couldn't even get a like. Tough.
So the app was broke, and I was really about to go and upload that fourth box and Mandy's What Would I Do Without My Voisey, because like
it's all good. You know how it go. Because like I could see the likes, so I guess like they end up calculating.
You could see the likes in your notifications, but you couldn't see
the like.
Yeah, it didn't reflect. So I'm like, Voisey, is everything okay?
But did they not calculate? Like, do you feel like you got the same amount of likes you feel like you
I don't know. I told myself I was not gonna worry about it. I said, because you know what? We worked hard to get that EP out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know that people may think that, it's just Voisey, you ain't worked that hard. But nah, like, we made sure that we wrote songs that y'all was gonna love.
That second feature that happened off that shit, probably one of the toughest songs I had to sing, dog. I probably about threw that one away. I was just over it. I was like, I can't hit these notes.
And he did a great job. And he was really annoying me with that. Like, he was.
I was annoying her.
He was annoying me.
Oh, I was annoying her.
It was like, I can't do this, bruh. I can't do this, bruh. Excuse me.
I couldn't, y'all. It was.
Excuse me. I wrote it for you. You can't do it.
She was requiring so much.
I wasn't at all.
Asking a lot.
And then he was like, it's not in my key. Nigga, it is in your key. Sing it.
I said it is my range.
And it was. So it was just like, you just try to make excuses at this point. We're not going to do that. So push yourself, and that's how they went. So, I got a good topic we should talk about.
Right in the middle of this.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
No.
Let's do it. All we did was tell niggas about the EP. We're happy. We're proud that it happened. Voisey actually supported us without supporting us, which was pretty cool. It made us feel valued. Boom. What you want to talk about?
The transition from Voisey to the real world in regards to like being a Voisey artist and a
real artist.
Yes.
If you're a Voisey artist, are you a real artist? No.
That depends. That depends. I'm
sorry.
Why do you always say actually in that octave?
I don't know.
Why does it always go in that
I just want to go
octave?
ahead and just remove that whole last statement I said, because
this about to be an unedited video.
Okay, fuck it.
We ain't edited anything.
Okay, I ain't said nothing out of pocket, and
yeah,
I won't. So I'll take that back, because I feel like I can't be the determining factor of what is considered an artist, because when I think about an artist, the term is so vague to where we talk about singers, rappers, writers.
This is the thing.
painters.
Okay, if you've never, let's say you're somebody that you got on Voisey, you're a shower singer, mm-hmm. You got on Voisey, you start making tunes, and you start feeling it. Yeah, like, whoa, yeah, like, wow, I don't know how to do this. So now you're technically a Voisey artist. But now Voisey has inspired you to maybe think like, maybe I can get in the studio. Maybe I can, whatever. And then artists that have already had the platform of performance, touring, recording albums, stuff on Apple Music and all over the place and stuff. YouTube, viral videos.
I went viral only one time though.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. It was on Twitter. Me was being lame.
Oh, I've been viral a couple of times. Me and my son. But anyway, so like when you have like this platform already, and then you get on Voisey, it's kind of like you get handicapped a little bit, because you start writing these 60-second songs, and it's so easy for you to just write a song.
No,
and you got to go back you got to go back to the studio. You got to write a real 3-minute song, and it's like, oh.
Where am I go?
Oh.
I would have ended it here.
Yeah, because the thing about it is on Voisey, you can literally hear what you're going to have as the verse and the hook. Sometimes when you have a full beat, you gotta literally depict what is the verse, what is going to be the hook, what is going to be the bridge.
What melody sound
you know what I'm
like
saying?
it'll be
What
a build
yes.
up. What, yeah.
Sometimes I've found a beat to be so difficult that I've literally had to make a diagram on a piece of paper, which means I will put timestamps of which things, like, okay, timestamps from what is it, colon 16 to 1 minute and 38 seconds. This is, this sounds the same as section 2 minutes and 32 seconds to 2 minutes and 58 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Those two sound the same, so those might be a hook. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I have to break it down like that if I can't figure out what's what. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, because remember that beat that I was having trouble with?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I swear I do, because when you sent it to me, I was listening. I was like, yeah, that's actually it.
I sat down and had to like figure out what part sounded the same. What's so crazy about the beat, the reason why we couldn't get it is because it didn't sound the same anywhere. It was different everywhere. So that's why we didn't really know where to go with it. You know what I'm saying? It was really different. So
that was RUO, right?
Huh?
That was RUO.
I don't know who that is. Well, we don't need to say anybody's name because I'm not editing anything.
RUO. If you just, that's the person who sent you.
No.
That wasn't them?
Mm-mm. I don't know who that is.
I just took their name and broke it up into.
But no, that's not it.
What you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't forget their name. Their name is Oh.
Wow. Good job.
Anyway, so yeah. They're probably gonna know.
Damn, because I just had to keep going. Like,
you think niggas don't know their initials? I'm done. Now I gotta edit shit. God, you get on my nerves.
But it's like a light edit. You just take that part out.
Anyway, then it won't be an unedited video.
We
can never do an unedited video because somebody always gotta say something.
But I feel like that shit right there. I mean, they don't watch our YouTube.
All right, you don't know that.
I do know that.
They don't like our YouTube, but they be watching all our haters and everything, and everybody that love us and everybody that hate us. They be all up in this YouTube. They just don't be liking and saying stuff. The people that hate us right now was watching.
I'll be honest with you. This is how I knew at one point in time that niggas be watching my YouTube. A nigga started a rumor about me based off of something I only had said in YouTube, and they took it and they reworded it wrong. I never said I had got in trouble with Voisey for fucking having a pistol. I said I had a meeting with them where they expressed that they don't like to feature people with pistols and smoking weed. I never said they had a meeting with me because they had to chastise me. Nigga, I just had the meeting, like, you know what I'm saying? So when that came back to me, I was like, that was like my last YouTube video. Damn, yo.
Okay, he about to get unfollowed. Look how many times he done tagged me. I'm sick of it. Now, calm down now. Calm down. Okay. But anyway, so, I think that just transitioning from, how do you transition from a Voisey artist to a real artist?
I think it'd be easier to go from
It would. It really would. You know why? Because right now, at the point, a part of my career that I'm in a rebranding mode. I've stripped all of my music off of Apple Music and all other platforms. I have maybe like 1 or 2 songs up there right now that's going to gear into my next, phase of my artistry, and it is so much harder to reestablish yourself than it is to introduce yourself for the first time.
I did a horrible job of ever really introducing myself, so it be feeling like a new start everywhere I go. I'll be like, but everybody will know me, and I'll be like, hey.
But it's the thing. Have you ever changed your name before?
No.
Have you always been Vonte Picassionte?
No,
You're golden.
I was Vonte, but since I've been like actually,
nigga, you went by Vonte? Like what?
Yeah.
Why would you go by Vonte? Everybody in their mother name is Vonte.
Well, because there was no other Vonte.
That ain't true. I bet you couldn't find your name on Instagram. You know how Dolicia, listen, if I had a name like Dolicia, I would be so all she got to do, imagine when she finally get her blue check, it's just on her first name.
That's fire.
That is fire. I could never have Ash or Ashley.
Yeah.
And you can't have Vonte.
Well, I just didn't know how to come up with a name. So I was like, I'm full of myself. I'm me. I don't want to be
You
called.
heard it here first, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't want to be called by nothing but my name because that's who I am. I'm Vonte.
Boy, you don't even like your name. You only like half of it.
What you mean?
Okay. You
Oh, because the front prefix?
Remember the time you thought I called you your whole name? You talking about, I said, boy, I didn't even say that. I don't even, that's too many syllables.
Oh, man. Because that just means somebody's in trouble is all it does. That's like, that's my call by my whole name. It's a problem.
Okay. Well, I always have a problem with you, so I'll start calling you by your whole name.
Somebody get her away.
Anyway, so basically, okay, so yeah. Voicey artists and not real artists.
Okay, so like
Voicey artists
outside artists, but then is that outside to a nigga who don't know what Voicey is? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's so many people that don't know what Voicey is.
So Voicey artists as compared to artists. We ain't gonna say real, we just say artists.
But does technically a Voicey artist, does that mean that somebody is like really established on the app? Somebody that is literally making.
Anybody who makes music and want to be taken serious as a person who creates music on that app is a Voicey artist.
I would suggest that anybody on the app that was just, a Voicey artist technically and like didn't have no music out or anything, I would suggest that, because I see that Voicey does like to support people whose songs were birthed on Voicey. So mind you, if you make a song and it's a hit. You know what I mean? Don't just do any kind of song and not get no feedback. Make sure that people are loving it. You done shared it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You done got good feedback on it. Sorry. Make sure that you got good feedback on it. Exactly.
That's serious.
So make sure that you've gotten great feedback on it. And when you get great feedback on it, then of course, hit up the producer and say, hey, I was wondering if I could maybe make this a song. Pay the producer, credit the producer, do everything you got to do in regards to that. Look up YouTube videos on how to get started in regards to that, which we might could do a video on that later, but whatever. Either way, you go through that process, go to the studio, go record the song, and then hit up Voicey and say, hey, listen, I have a single coming out with a song that was birthed on Voicey. And not guarantee they'll support as far as a banner and everything.
Because they love that shit.
Yeah, but, you wouldn't have had that single if it wasn't for Voicey, so I don't see why they wouldn't support. You know what I mean? So.
Y'all got to start reaching out to these producers when y'all do make these hot-ass voices.
Yeah, but you got to have some... nice, because the producer could sell you anything. You know what I'm saying? You can sound a mess, but if you want the beat and you want to pay for it, they'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's their job. But at the same time, if you know for a fact that you got something dope, like you really feeling this, you want to put it on an EP or an album or something like that, but then all means go, by all means go through with it. Yeah.
Lose your fucking mind.
So, Voicey artists is a great way to develop into a real artist. And then what I mean by real artist is somebody that is, mind you, at that point, you'll have to also go and work on your stage presence and performance, work on your stamina as far as, sometimes if you know that you get nervous or you get butterflies or you get a little bit shaky, sometimes you have to go on a treadmill and literally sing while you're on the treadmill. Make sure you do it by yourself because somebody's going to think you're killing a cat. You literally got to be on the treadmill running and singing so that your voice can start to
I'm sorry, let me log back in. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about like the things that you would have to do in order to like becoming going from Voicey artistry to actual real artist. You would have to, develop yourself. So you would, there's certain things that you have to work on. Like you have to work on your stage presence, work on your performance, work on your stamina, because a lot of times people don't pay attention to people that just stand in one spot when they perform. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to grace a crowd and things like that. You need to be able to have it to where your voice doesn't shake or crack when you are moving. So in order to help with that, you can like run on a treadmill and sing at the same time, to make sure that you get your stamina up and your so your voice doesn't do that whole fly. You know how like when you're running and you can hardly talk or you can hardly sing? You should be able to do that if you condition yourself. So there's a lot of things that you can do in order to, he's an idiot. And there's a lot of things that you can do to transition into an artist. I think Voicey is a great place to start for that. So, but us artists that are already established and already doing this thing, y'all, let's not get handicapped. We're going to have to continue to write full songs, okay? Continue to get in groups of other writers, because two heads are always better than one on a full song. And on an album, it's always best if, you know, you have more than one writer on an album. If you look at all the greats, I always make it a habit to look at the credits and the
I love doing that
the
now.
albums
I love
and
doing
stuff
that
like
now.
that. And you look and you see like, oh wow, Beyonce didn't write this by herself. Oh, she had 7 other writers with her. Jeez, like you know. So at the same time, like, we established artists, we just have to get to the point where we realize, okay, Voisey could possibly handicap us a little bit. We need to make sure that we presenting this fire, but we still doing this in the real world, and we're making sure that, you know, we have a what's the word? Like, we have a routine of making sure that we're developing by still doing the things that we would do if Voisey was not, you know, here. So, me too.
Niggas have sent me so many fucking
Me
beats,
too.
and I still have bullshitted. So,
because it's so easy to go on Voisey and write a 60-minute. Are you kidding me? And I already know what the verse and the hook at. Oh yeah, this is easy. This ain't nothing, you know. So, but
gosh, to
so
be more careful.
So that's our advice for Voisey artists versus
Just an artist.
Yeah.
To put y'all niggas as artists too. I don't know how to word that shit. A difference between making music off the app and making music on the app. It's easier to go from on the app to off the app than off the app to on the app. Because now that I'm on the app, I literally be blown. I do it. Don't get me wrong, but I be blown when I gotta write a whole song. I'm like, fuck man. Like, but I get it done though.
Yeah. So also, you guys, if you ever get a chance, actually, you know what? I think what is best right now, because of the fact that we're still actively posting, I was going to say that you guys can go and look at the EP, but you have to do a lot of scrolling and going back and forth on pages.
Hashtag.
So what we'll do, yeah, but the hashtag isn't in order.
It don't have to be. The track numbers are there.
We could just upload a video of the EP.
Not opposed.
Marcus asked me that I want him to record a video too. And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to ask you. But yeah, I want one. So hopefully he'll still willing to do it. If not, whatever, we'll get it to you guys. So you'll get this video on Friday, and you get to see the little EP. What you gotta say? Huh? What you gonna say?
Because we're not editing this video.
Yeah, this is unedited. It's going up 23 minutes and counting.
So literally, I just had to whisper what I had to say because, like,
and I didn't hear it.
It's okay. So I'm gonna say it again when this is over. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Well, guys, that's it for that. Figure out if you're a Voisey artist or a real artist, and whichever you are. Wait, no, Voisey artists are real artists.
Figure out if you're making music solely on the app or off the app. But whatever you do, make sure you're taking advantage of
Excel in whichever one you're doing.
I got an album coming in December.
Excel.
I got an album coming in December. Hey guys, there's an album by Vonte, Picassionte coming in December.
Hey y'all, Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I'm not paying attention to nobody other than Santa Claus
She's fucking lying.
on December. So chestnuts roasting.
No, it's not a Christmas album. I need to say that now too. It's not a.
Jack Frost never.
It's Vonte Picassionte, man.
It's Ashley say goodbye.
Y'all done hear it all.